YouTube. What they do, fam? It's your boy T Wayne. I'm back with another one. This video gonna be about Tribe, why I left, and just shit that I got going on right now. But we gonna get right into it. I started with Tribe in April. You know what I'm saying? The orientation, it was laid back. It was alright. It was fluky, really. You feel me? It was crazy. I ain't do too much. They ain't show us nothing. They was just making sure we had the information to get in some kind of little fucking testing website or something, and that's it. There wasn't nobody down there with us. I got up there to Gainesville, Georgia, Sunday, and stayed at the hotel, nice hotel, plenty of food restaurant around. Got up there, and Monday we went in. Probably had like 25 to 30 people in my class. Probably like 8 of us went lease purchase, and the other ones company. But I was already iffy about going to try, but I never heard nothing bad about it. You feel me? So I just wanted to try them out. But when I got there, people were saying they was making good money. You know what I'm saying? Then I started hearing a little bad shit that was going on. But you gotta give it a try. You gotta see for yourself. So I tried it out. Monday, like I said, wasn't nobody down there with us. That shit was fluky. Tuesday did the same thing. Wednesday, I think they took us to the shop, let us meet the mechanics and stuff like that. Then it was like the next, I think it was like, okay, Wednesday they told us that we wasn't gonna do a road test. So I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, this shit is crazy. It's already red flags being raised, you feel me? So we ended up going back to the hotel, and they called us like flying people out to go recover trucks and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I don't really fuck with planes, you feel me? I done got on like 3 of them before, but I don't really fuck with shit. So my recovery truck was waiting in Georgia, Bainbridge, Georgia. And I had all my shit with me. I had my microwave, my TV, everything. Like, I moved in the hotel. So I told them, and they were like, yeah, you can't tote that on the plane. So they ended up giving me a rental car. I got a rental car, and I drove 5.5 hours down and came back up with a semi. And that's kind of how orientation went. It was still people there for like weeks at a time at the hotel waiting on the truck, you feel me? So that's another flag. All that shit was crazy. But I looked past it. You know what I'm saying? My first check, okay, so you gonna put like 2 weeks in the hole. You ain't gonna get your first check till like the 3rd week. So you gonna put like 2 weeks in the hole, 3rd week your check come. My first check, it was like, I think I grossed like 5,000 something, but I only brought home 2,300 before it hit my bank. I was like, okay, cool, feel me? But they deductions is high as fuck. You paying about $2,000 in deduction. You know what I'm saying? The insurance, truck payment, all that shit. They got 2024 Kenworth, and the deductions it's gonna be $2,000 a week. So when you add in your fuel, that's like an extra $1,000 right there. So automatically, bro, like $3,000 coming out every week. You feel me? So you really got to make like $6,000-7,000. So you got to put in like really 3 good ass loads a week. And if you don't, like, you had going in the hole. So I guess I did good my first week, and then like every week after that, it just I wasn't grossing enough, like making enough. So I say, yeah, I see what's going on. So my second check came, that bitch told me negative. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. I did lease purchase for 2 years already before with ATS. So I know how to work the fuel and all that though. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. My negative check said like, I think like $700 something. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas starting off in the hole like that. You know what I'm saying? I just came on. I just made a big ass check. You feel me? So I say, all right, whatever. So this is what got me to leave trial. My third week come. All right. So that week that I did, I went up to Minnesota. What it was, St. Paul, Minnesota. I went up there and that load paid me like 2,000 something. So I probably like after fuel and shit, I probably grow making like 1,400 off of it, something like that. So I said, okay, boom. So they already had me pre-planned to come back down out of Minnesota, back down to Georgia. You feel me? That load was paying 2,000 something. So I said, cool. So on my way down, they gave me another load. Cause that was the week I supposed to went home. And I was going home that Saturday. No, that Friday I supposed to been home. Cause I had a general reveal Saturday. So I'm coming down. I see some cheap ass fuel. You feel me? And I already got my next load from when I get to my receiver in Georgia. I already got my next load from Georgia to Pompano, Florida. So I say, shit, I'm finna go ahead and fuel up with this cheap ass fuel. I don't know where I was. I think it was in damn, what's the name of that state? Damn, Missouri. I got fuel. I filled up in Missouri. The same night as the eclipse. The same night as the eclipse came. Did that. Same night as the eclipse. So I filled up. I think the fuel was like 274, 374. I meant to say. So I grabbed that shit. You feel me? Everything else was like $3.89, $3.99, $4 or something. So I grabbed that shit. So the load that I been going home on from Georgia to Pompano, Florida, it was paying $2,800. You feel me? So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm finna eat. So I get to the place. I stay the night. I get there a day early. I stay the night on their property, like outside their property. So I go to check in the next day. They tell me, I gotta, try. It's a reefer company. I check in. They like, okay, get on the door, whatever. I go to that door. So I feel the nigga like come on there with a pallet, and then that thing, probably like 5-10 minutes later, the light turned green for me to pull out the door. I say, what? So I look at my little gauge that tell me how much on my little drive time, my little gauge pressure. And that bit was down like ain't nothing on there. So I'm sitting there. I said, man, what the fuck going on? That bitch ain't came and got me a nothing yet. So what I did? Oh, I called the ship. I said, yes ma'am. I said, do you know what's going on? Or whatever. She said, no. I pulled the trailer out the door. I looked back there, that bitch empty. So I called the ship. I said, no, do you know what's going on? I felt them load the trailer, but ain't nothing on. And she was like, oh, they ain't come out to tell you? I'm like, nah, ain't nobody say nothing. So she was like, yeah, we can't load that trailer because of it's a reefer trailer, and I guess like the little airway that's in the reefer, she say they pallets was too high, and they ain't want to be responsible for the little airways getting damaged. So she was like, if y'all want this load, y'all need to bring back a drive-in. Tribe don't got no drive-in trailers, not that I know of. Feel me? So I'm already looking like, damn, like it ain't no way around this shit. So, and this on a Thursday. So I'm like, damn. So I left, and it's after 5 o'clock too. So skeleton crew in that bitch. Dispatch is gone, like it's overnight now. So they like, oh, I'm gonna reach out to the customer. But I'm already knowing like I ain't finna get no answer or nothing like. So I just sleep again now that same night. No, this is Wednesday, I'm sorry. So I sleep there. Thursday come. My dispatcher come in. I hit him up, let him know what's going on. And he was like, wow, like that's stupid that they won't load it with her. I said, yeah. He said, well, you will get over what it is, a delay pay or whatever the fuck they call it. He said you will get $180 for that. But I'm looking like, damn, $180, like I was making like $2,000 out the load. It was paying 28. You feel me? And you get 70% of that, so making like $2,000 out that load. So he was like, yeah, you get 180 or whatever. So I'm like, well, I got to be home Friday. It's Thursday. I said, I got to be home Friday. I got things to do. And you got to get them 2 weeks in advance on home time. So I'm like, he was like, okay, so I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna see what we can do. He ain't never called me back. Somebody else called me. Dude was like, yeah, I know your situation. You will get the 180. And he was like, I got a load that picks up in Florida tomorrow, which would have been Friday, and delivered on Saturday. I got a dinner reveal Saturday. I'll be damned if I miss that. So I'm like, I can't do that because I told y'all 2 weeks before that I had to be home Friday to get that shit set up. And so he was like, yeah, that's all I got. I said, well, who can I talk to waive my truck payment? And he was like, oh, I can waive it for you. His name was Josh. Yeah, his name was Josh. He said, oh, I can waive it for you. I say, how sure you think it'll get waived? He was like, oh, no, don't worry about that. I can do that. I take care of that or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I felt a little better about that, you feel me? So I say, well, can I just go on? Can I just dead head home then? And he was like, yeah, you can go ahead and roll out to the house. So I left. I got home, whatever. I got home Thursday night. I stayed from there all the way to, because my home time, I put in my home time for Friday, all the way to Tuesday morning. I was going to be ready to come back out. Tuesday morning, Tuesday is a new pay period. So I'm ready to come back out Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Stay afloat. So Tuesday comes. You know what I'm saying? Tuesday comes. So I'm ready to go back out. So I ended up doing a little pre-trip or whatever. I ain't starting my pocket. I just did a little pre-trip. Tire was flat on the trailer. So I called breakdown, whatever. But it came out 50 tire. I don't know what time it was, but it was like around noon or something like that when the tire got fit. So I told him, dispatch, I'm ready, tire ready, let go. Man ain't find me nothing that day. Like, I sat the whole day. In Lakeland, like, sat the whole day. He was like, couldn't find nothing today. We'll check back tomorrow. So Wednesday come, and he like, let me see what happened Wednesday. Let me see, Wednesday, I sat again the whole Wednesday talking about it. Yeah, man, it's nothing really good coming out of Florida, whatever, boom, boom. I said, I already know. I said, but I know it gotta be something, like, something at least get me some gas money to get out this bitch, you feel me? And he was like, yeah, I'm trying to find something. So they ended up calling me back, like, later on that Wednesday, like around 4, 5 o'clock. Dude called me. He was like, hey, I found a load, pick up in, I think, Armadale, and take it up to Massachusetts. So I said, okay. I forgot what that load was paying. I said, okay. So I took that up. I got to Massachusetts when, I think Saturday or some shit. But he had me reloaded out of Massachusetts, the same place I was dropping. I was getting reloaded to bring it back down to Florida. Okay, so when that Friday came, my check was negative again. I say, what happened? I thought y'all gonna waive my truck payment. And the guy was like, yeah, let me it's supposed to been waived. Let me get back with him. So I called payroll. I said, yeah, no. I said, yeah, they supposed to been waiving my truck payment, but it's not waived because I'm going deep in the hole. And she was like, yeah, I don't have anything in the system that shows truck payment supposed to been waived. So I say, wow. So, but dispatcher called back. No, I text my dispatcher. I say, yeah. She say, payroll say she don't see no note or nothing. So he sent me a picture saying, well, we sent it over, so we just waiting on a response. So y'all never did it, like, you feel me? I went home thinking everything was good. Y'all never did it. So, but dispatcher, he showed me a picture of that shit, whatever, that he emailed them. So he hit me back up like, hey, yeah, he said, yeah, now I had done made it back to Florida already from Massachusetts. He said, yeah, man, the planner wouldn't approve the truck payment, the waive fee, because you went home that week. I said, what? Because I went home. I said, y'all knew that 2 weeks in advance I was supposed to be home that week. He was like, yeah, man, it was just bad timing and stuff. I said, well, the dude told me he was going to waive it, Josh. He was like, yeah, I know the conversation y'all had and stuff like that. I say, man, that's crazy. I say, so you tell me I'm finna go in the hole next week again? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's already 2 weeks in the hole. So he say, it's just bad timing, man. I'm sorry about that, this and that. I say, wow. He would say, but on the good side, we got 2 loads for you, picking up at a South Creek down here, taking it to PA, and then reload out of PA, coming back down. I say, okay. I say, but in my head, he don't know. I ain't picking up shit. I'm finna quit this bitch. So I say, okay. So he sent over the information and shit. So I took the car. I went to clean out the truck, you feel me? I cleaned that bitch out. And the load that I brought from Massachusetts, it was going to the Saddle Creek down here. So I was gonna reload out of Saddle Creek, take it to PA. That next morning, I took that load to Saddle Creek, and I came back to the yard. And I wrote him, told him everything, like, I'm done. Y'all appreciate a good drive when y'all got one, all that shit though. Feel me? And he was like, it was just bad time. He kept saying bad time. I said, that's crazy. I say, he said, you know what? We will waive it. He said, we will waive the payment, but we can't go back and waive it because it's already been deducted. He said, but we'll waive it on the next week check. And I was like, shit, I don't even believe y'all no more, you feel me? First you say you're gonna waive it, then y'all say y'all wanna approve it. Now you saying you'll waive it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with that. Like, you ain't finna play with me. So that's why I left. You feel me? And he was like, oh, I'm sorry you couldn't. He said, I'm sorry you didn't have faith enough to give us another chance. I got the messages. I might put them right down on the screen. He said, I'm sorry you ain't got faith enough to give us another chance. I was like, hell no, I don't trust y'all no more. You feel me? Because if I fuck up some shit, y'all gonna get rid of me. You feel me? You playing with a nigga money, like, nigga ain't knowing that. So that's why I left, cause they lied, you feel me? Plus, like, another thing, like, they deduction is high as fuck. I never paid no $2,000 in overhead. My shit always been like $1,000 or $1,200 at the most. You feel me? And that's why I love. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing bad to say about them. I just feel like they liars. Trucks, they are like, they'll put you in some shit, the engine light be on, and you know something. They 2024 can wear T680, but it's bullshit, man. But now I'm with another company, a company I was with before. You know what I'm saying? It's like what I can make like $1,500 a week, you feel me? And be home every day. I ain't gotta worry about no truck payment, no fuel, nothing. So I'm good now, man. And that's the whole thing. But I don't know, if you can deal with that shit, then go ahead. But I really think them bitches some liars, bro. And you don't want to be caught up. You don't be working with nobody who be lying. But that's it for this video, man. I'll just give y'all a little rundown on why I left that shit. And I feel better now, like, I feel way better. And but I'm gonna let y'all know how the other job is or whatever. Show y'all what I be doing. I'm in a 10-speed sleeper. It's a 2016 Freightliner Cascadia. But yeah, man. But if you made it to the end of the video, man, comment, like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I'll come back with some more content. I'm trying to get into this little thing. I'll come back with some more content and give y'all on the inside of what I be doing, having going on and shit. But that's why I left trying. Yeah, y'all.